Hey, sorry about the loss. Your latest endorsement check's on the desk.
Thanks. We'll get them next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Tonight, two teams that have been very hot as of late.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest right here. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Denver. They put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And when I look at Denver, you know, this happens every year. A team outperforms expectations early. You wonder, is this just an anomaly or is this something they can sustain?
Well, we're seeing the chemistry right now. Whatever this team may lack in readiness or talent, they make up for by playing for each other.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. The guards are Thomas and Harris, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Thomas to the inside. A rare treat tonight, C-Web, the marquee matchup between 2 of the best centers in the game.
How about that? I love it. You know, the league has been trending toward medium height players that can switch endlessly, those type of things. And don't get me wrong.
And good, he hits it again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Here's AI. Makes it off the glass. AI's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate. A cold start for the 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Here's Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Thomas. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
And that's what IT gives you. I mean, a unique talent. He believes in himself, and he believes in his ability to score inside.
AI right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. AI's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That pushes it to double digits. AI's got 8.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Thomas kicks to Millsap. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's just the game of finding the open man. We talk about how Thomas challenges your defense. He has the quickness, but also the poise.
To the middle. And again, the basket from AI. He's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, on the road, you need as many contributors as you can find. The reserves definitely help fuel the win that time.
And all month long, he's been fantastic, and now he's been named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Harris. The 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, this is a major look from Thomas. That's his role, to be the facilitator.
Monk kicks to Batum. In the corner, it's AI. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Passes to Millsap. The teardrop falls in. Millsap's got 5 now.
And nice little floater there over the top. Millsap doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court, and obviously one heck of a player.
Millsap sets the pick for Thomas. And again, Denver with the triple.
Good luck trying to chase Thomas through screens. With this low center of gravity and quickness, he corners so quickly.
Batum passes to AI. Fades. And there's another one for the Hornets.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Thomas against Walker. Thomas kicks to Jokic. Over AI. And it's AI with the rebound.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Monk, the pass to AI. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless. And this style of play can be hard to come back against.
Jokic trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Millsap.
But he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Pass to Monk. He kicks to AI. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Williams comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lamb is checked in for Monk. And Tony Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Back to Murray. Plumlee with a screen on Parker. Murray dishes to Plumlee. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
And Lamb kicks to AI. Zeller trying to free himself up, and that one's good. AI's got 21.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Denver calls timeout.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run, the top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
Wiles kicks to Hernan Gomez. Wiles with the screen. Plumlee sets the pick for Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Plumlee.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive board.
Charlotte leading by 10. On the wing, Lamb. Here's AI, and he makes good on the layup. 23 points in the game. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
The pass to Lyles. Lyles with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barton. It's not going to go for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening, I thought. The play calling really fit the lineups they were rolling out.
The Nuggets trailed by 14. .137 left here in the opening quarter. There's a good screen. And again, Denver with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Charlotte leading by 11. Pass to Lamb. Out to the wing. AI in the post. He's guarded by Plumlee.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Lyles with the screen. Pass to Barton. 6 to shoot. Back to Plumlee. Nice D from AI.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Parker passes to AI. Doesn't go that time. Plumlee with some nice D. Barton dishes to Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for AI. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Williams. A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. AI with it. Now Thomas defending. And Thomas over to help. Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Kaminsky out there with Marvin Williams. And it's AI in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Jokic. The Hornets pull it in. AI's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Timberwolves was terrific. He had 58 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. a very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest. And he's trying to become more disruptive defensively. Last year, the Hornets were only 28th in the league in creative turnovers. Now, that's not what former Coach Clifford had in mind.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 33. And for the Hornets, yeah, they'd like to create more turnovers, but at least they didn't turn the ball over themselves.
Well, last year they had the third fewest turnovers in the league, and they had the least amount of turnovers in each of the 4 seasons before that. But you know what that means? That means they weren't getting outrun either.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Here's AI. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. AI's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Porter kicks to Millsap. Poke loose. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. A shot's good from Monk.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Denver's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. To the left side wing. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Williams kicks to AI. And that one, good. AI's got 37.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Walker against Thomas. Pass to Jokic. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
AI in the post. He's against Jokic. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Harris, and again it's Denver.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Charlotte leading by 20. AI right side. And he banks in the layup. AI's got 39. Denver shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Harris. He's got 5. Millsap a screen. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
AI in the post. Jokic defending. AI with the bucket.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard. Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one too.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. The guards are Thomas and Harris, and it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. See, Webb, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they can throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating?
Wow.
Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. And yes, it's good. AI's got 45 points.
Their entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game plan.
Harris a screen. Jokic with a screen on Walker. Thomas. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thomas got 12 in the game.
That's a shot he trains to make. Little guys need that runner sometimes to finish inside.
And another. Once again, shot good from AI.
He was ready to go tonight. I mean, he's made more plays than anyone else out there. No question about it.
Harris kicks to Millsap. Outside, Porter. Millsap a screen on Batum. Stolen by Walker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
For a player who won a national championship in college and has been outstanding since coming into the NBA, Walker may still rate as one of the game's more underappreciated players.
Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller comes in for Kaminsky, and it's Lamb in there for Monk.
You talk about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
Back to Thomas from deep. Another 3 for Denver.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Charlotte has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Lamb passes to Batum. AI in the post. He's against Jokic. They get it again. A nice shot by Zeller. He's got 8.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And look, when you watch Zeller play, his game is all about activity. He runs the floor extremely well for a 7-footer. And remember, he also registered one of the higher verticals at the combine the year he was drafted.
Parker's checked in for Walker. The Nuggets also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Lyle comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Porter. Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Harris passes to Lyles. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Lyles got his first 2 points. And Zeller drafted 4th overall. But to this point in his career, Chris, he's been mostly a role player.
Yeah, he needs to increase his shooting range the way that other bigs have. And even though he gives maximum effort every night, he has a hard time defending against quickness.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. In second, the Hornets.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for AI. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Murray against Walker. Here's Millsap. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Another one goes. Incredible.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
Plays it up and banks it in. AI's got 53.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Millsap sets the pick for Barton. Down low. Elbow shot is on the way. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Barton. 15 points for Paul Millsap. Charlotte leading by 18. And Walker kicks to Williams. At the elbow, it's AI. And he banks in the layup. AI's got 55.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Murray against Walker. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Now the pass to Jokic. That's tipped. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets lead by 20. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. AI is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. AI dishes to Walker. Here's AI. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Harris passes to Jokic. Outside, Porter. Kicks to Murray. Jokic a screen. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Kemba Walker.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Here's AI. Count that bucket. AI's got 59 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Murray kicks to Harris. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Here's Porter. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
And the shot goes in. 61 points for AI.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
For 3, Harris. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. With shooting at such a premium in today's game, let's talk aesthetics. Chris, for your money, the prettiest jump shot you think going in the league right now?
It's 4 that come to mind and one guy that doesn't play in the league anymore. Let's go with Klay Thompson. You know he can knock it down. Probably the best catch-shoot guy in the league. Now you got to go to Bradley Beal.
Beautiful stroke.
And Ray Allen. Oh, they had 2 of the prettiest strokes you've ever seen. Steph Curry, the flea flicker, how quick it is pure, but I got to add one person. Steph Curry's dad. He had a pretty jump shot too.
Dale
and
Curry.
And I played against Dale, and it was so quick and so similar to Steph's shot that anytime I see Steph, I think of his dad. I used to tell Steph a couple years ago, I think your dad can still shoot better than you, but I think he's proven me wrong the last couple of years.
C-Web, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. Just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Beasley kicks to Jokic. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Bridges. Now AI. Takes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Craig kicks to Jokic. Beasley against Batum. Batum with the steal. 4-on-3 break. He feeds it to AI. Back to Batum. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. C-Web, when you look at how basketball is taught at early levels for these kids, middle school and then high school, anything there that you would change?
Yes, I would change to developing all players and taking away positions.
Interesting.
When you were young, you're in, let's say, 3rd grade and you're the tallest player on the team, and I make you a center, and I pull you to one end, and I only show you how to make layups. I don't show you how to shoot threes or to dribble. I'm assuming that your body is always going to stay the same, and I believe that coaches should teach great skill set, shooting, passing, dribbling. And when you do that, a player can then become the full player they're intended to be, instead of teaching incrementally where a player may get stuck and identified as this type of player his whole time. I think that really what you need to do is teach full skill sets and allow players to develop. Just think if someone would have said, Kevin Durant, you can only shoot layups. We wouldn't be able to see the true unicorn that he is.
Wonderful thought.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the deep.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Charlotte. Parker comes in for Kemba Walker. And then for Denver, Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Porter. Harris kicks to Thomas. Hernangomez in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And let's see what Denver has coming up on Saturday. They'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Thunder, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Thomas kicks to Harris. Passes it to Plumlee. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vladi or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues. Just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we are blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, do not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
Well said. Well said. For three, Harris. It's rebounded by Charlotte. AI's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside, Batum. AI in the post. He's guarded and got it. Another basket.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Inside, here's AI. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his third rebound tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball, keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Batum releases. Zeller dishes to AI. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Thomas passes to Hernan Gomez. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got assist number 7 for him tonight. Charlotte has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's AI, hits it again, wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game, 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
And he gets the bucket.
And with Thomas, it's sometimes pick your poison. He's capable of burning you in so many ways.
AI left side. Another bucket. Wow.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Harris drives in, and it's blocked.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch them. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. Being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Good pass. Good win, fellas.
Let me guess. Press conference?
You know it. You ready?
Yeah, I think so. Just a second.
AI, there's been a lot of talk about you making the All-Star game this year. What would it mean to you to be chosen for the team?
I mean, at this point, I think I earned it, you know? My numbers say I earned it. You guys are talking about it, so, you know, it really feels like a foregone conclusion, you know? So, hey, let's do this, you know? I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll see y'all in February.